honored to turn it over to Whip Jackson, who will detail the ways in which we're fighting together with our Senate colleagues.
I am Senator Kim Jackson, and I am the whip for the Minority Caucus in the Senate. On behalf of the Senate Democratic Caucus, we thank you for taking the time to show up and stand up in solidarity with us. What an amazing show of support from our fellow Georgians. As we stand together to fight against the authoritarian grip that billion-dollar corporations have on the GOP in our state legislature. We saw evidence of this a month ago when on the north steps of this building, there were big businesses and corporations standing behind the majority party as they announced their priorities for their session. Priorities that ultimately boil down to protecting big businesses and instead of caring for the working class Georgians. But here tonight behind us, we stand with working class Georgians. Georgians who deserve to be heard and valued and protected. The thing is, the sad thing about this is that it's just business as usual for the GOP. We have for years been barred from fair committee hearings on bills and opportunities to bring our ideas to the Senate floors in sessions here, now, and in the past. Our ideas and solutions to real problems that real Georgians face have been ignored and cast aside. That is business for usual for the GOP, where the GOP says that caring for our fellow humans by expanding healthcare coverage is too controversial. The GOP believes that thinking about cutting prescription medicine and holding insurance and pharmaceutical companies to the mat, that it's too hard. We are finding a party, a GOP party that says that finding real solutions to address the extreme lack of medical health care in rural and underserved areas, well, it's just too tedious, they say. Republicans think that providing mental health care services for those in prisons and protecting the civil rights of all citizens is irrelevant, inconsequential, and unimportant. But Senate, House, and Senate Dems are here to say that we don't give up in the face of controversy. Despite what the public has been allowed to see, we have been fighting hard this session to stand up for our people, for all Georgians. Legislation like SB 50 would expand access to health care for thousands of Georgians. And despite being told that now's not the right time, we have been speaking up and speaking out daily against immoral and harmful bills that are aimed at stripping Georgians of their rights. Now is the time. While the majority party has been hyper-focused on trying to erase vulnerable communities, we are introducing bills like SB 41, which actually address fairness in girls' sports. As Republicans waste time with harmful, discriminatory social messaging bills, we're trying to codify SB 320, the Civil Rights Act that would protect Georgians from discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, religion, and more. It's Democrats who have pushed for SB 142, just one of many solutions aimed at our health care crisis by bringing qualified doctors here from all around the world who are ready to work in our rural and underserved areas. Our caucus has proposed bills to remove taxes on diapers and car seats and cribs. SB 183 does that, and we've asked to extend Medicaid services to cover postpartum mental health services. We've introduced SB 314 to lower drug costs and SB 286 to provide mental health treatment programs in our jails. We've introduced legislation like Senate Bills 186 and 188 that would help our seniors get the vital care that they need and deserve. Yes. We want to create preventative screenings and free vaccine programs for all with SB 262 and to help codify women's rights to reproductive freedom in our legislation, SB 46. Y'all, the list is long for what Democrats want to do. The list is long about the ways that we are standing up and fighting for civil rights. The list is long. And at every turn, at every corner, we've been blocked by the GOP from letting these bills see the light. It's business as usual for the GOP in Georgia. But know that we won't give up. We won't stop fighting for you, for working class Georgians, for all Georgians. We are here to fight, and as we fight, we will win. It's now my great honor to introduce House Minority Leader Carolyn Hughley.